Hello, namaste. My name is Divita, and welcome to today's session. This is by OVBI, and I know to all the regular people you might be tired of hearing the same intro again and again, but here you are. Welcome once again. And it's a bright new day to chant and meditate. It's Wednesday, it's hump day. A lot of things can happen on Wednesday. One thing that definitely happens is our chanting and meditation. So, welcome once again. You know, it is said that the intellect or all our concepts are like the gatekeeper of the house, and emotions are like the owner of the house. Did you know that? When the owner of the house comes in, the gatekeeper has no way to stop him. You just have to let him in. And that powerful is emotions or our over our concepts, our intellect. So, yes, to handle the emotions, what's the best way? Well, you all know it, and that's through chanting and meditation. And to help us today with that, we have someone joining us, and that is Arun Ramanathan. Let me introduce you. Arun Ramanathan has been practicing breathing techniques and meditation for the last 15 years. Realizing his greatest joy comes from inspiring people to live their life to the full potential, he quit his successful corporate career and became a full time faculty with the art of living. Have you seen people of that sort? It's very rare to find souls who actually know, this is their purpose in life and let me devote my whole life to it. Kudos to you, Arun. He facilitates the Sky Breathe meditation, Sahaj Samadhi meditation, and the Kids program. And also, he's the founding member of Shri Shri Tattva USA, the Ayurveda based health and wellness company. Please help me welcome with all honor and pleasure Arun Ramanathan. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you so much, Divita, for a wonderful introduction, and thank you, OVBI, for this wonderful opportunity. I'm very happy to be here today. So let's get right into it. Chanting is something. It's one of the favorite things that I do on a regular basis. You know, and especially Om Namah Shivaya chanting, right? So, who is Shiva? Right? Shiva is not a person. Shiva Tattva, it's a principle. That unbounded consciousness, you might have heard about that, right? So it's a consciousness which is so beautiful, so all pervading, which cannot be seen but can be experienced. See, oftentimes what we do when we want to experience something, what happens? We go outwards through our senses with our eyes, ears, nose, right? Touch, and all of this. We go outwards to experience. But have you noticed that, when there is something so beautiful, when you go to a place which is so beautiful, or when you taste something really good, what you do, you close your eyes and say, wow, right? Even if it is just for few seconds, we close our eyes and say, wow. So is the beauty on the outside or is it inside? Right? That's something that you need to ponder. Yeah. So Shiva Tattva is like that, which cannot be seen but can be experienced. So, how can we experience that? Is when we go inwards. Yeah. And if you look at the chant itself, right? Om Namah. Nama is turned, the other way. When you say Mana is mind, which is going outwards. Nama is turning, which is in the reverse, it goes inwards. So when we chant Om Namah Shivaya, it helps us to go inwards to experience that Shiva Tattva and realize that we are that unbounded consciousness. So when we are in touch with ourselves, that's when magic happens. In Ayurveda and in old days, it said that, any intention that we set from, it manifests when we are in touch with that unbounded consciousness. So today, when we chant, before we chant, right, when we close our eyes, I'll remind you, we will take two sankalpas. One, we will take for our own self, right, for you, or you can take it for your friends, family, anyone that you want to, and one intention for the entire world, whatever you want to see in the world, for the health of the world or peace for the world, whatever you want to. So we'll take two intentions and then we will drop it and continue with the chant. Hmm? So, one more thing I just feel like sharing. Even though chanting, you might have heard that, chanting helps to, harmonize. You would have heard this, right? Harmonize all the elements, right? Especially with Om Namah Shivaya chanting, all the five elements. It helps to synchronize. It brings harmony to you and around you. And science is recently catching up to these scriptures, right? Science is always behind what the rishis have found out thousands and thousands of years ago. So researchers at a university, I think it was in Italy or Europe somewhere, they found that people, they hooked up all these sensors, and they um, asked people to do some chanting. And what they found is that when people were chanting, their breathing pattern changes, right? The breathing pattern became very slow, and all their systems, like blood circulation increased to the brain, the heart and nervous system, all started to operate at peak efficiency. And once the chanting stopped and their breathing returned to normal, they found that again there was discord between how the systems were operating. So just shows that the power of chant, right? It's not only, it's now there's scientific evidence as well, like what happens when we do these chants. So it is something that I would say encourage everyone to do on a regular basis. I'm so glad that a lot of you have been joining every single time that you get this opportunity to do chanting. Yeah, so I think I spoke a lot. So let's get right into it. So we will close our eyes. Again, I will take two intentions, one for ourselves and one for the world. And then we'll do Om Namah Shivaya chanting for 108 times. And then followed by it, then we'll go into, we'll listen to Devi Kavacham. Hmm? Kavacham, it means armor, right? Creating a shield around us. So all these chants, it creates a shield. Shield against what? Shield against negativity, any kind of negative emotions impacting our own mind, our centeredness. So it creates that shield around us so that we can be peaceful and spread happiness in this world. Okay, good. So let's close our eyes. If you are in a safe place, of course. Let's close our eyes. Let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. Just taking a moment to settle down. Let's take another deep breath in and breathe out. Now take a intention for yourself, a personal intention. Now take an intention for the entire world. Now drop both intentions at the feet of anyone that you love or to the consciousness. Just drop it and let's begin the chant. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Namah Shivaya.
नमश्चण्डिकाये ॐ मार्कण्डेय उवाच यद्गुह्यं परमं लोके सर्वरक्षाकरं नृणां यन्न कस्यचिदाख्यातं तन्मे ब्रूहि पितामह ब्रह्मोवाच अस्ति गुह्यतमं विप्र सर्वभूतोपकारकं देव्यास्तु कवचं पुण्यं तच्छृणुष्व महामुने प्रथमं शैलपुत्रीति द्वितीयं ब्रह्मचारिणी तृतीयं चन्द्रघण्टेति कूष्माण्डेति चतुर्थकं पञ्चमं स्कन्दमातेति षष्ठं कात्यायनीति च सप्तमं कालरात्रिश्च महागौरीति चाष्टमम् नवमं सिद्धिदात्री च नवदुर्गा प्रकीर्तिताः उक्तान्येतानि नामानि ब्रह्मणेव महात्मना अग्निना दह्यमानस्तु शत्रुमध्ये कतोरणे विषमे दुर्गमे चैव भयार्ताः शरणं गताः न तेषां जायते किञ्चित् अशुभं रणसङ्कटे नापदं तस्य पश्यामि शोकदुःखभयं नहि येस्तु भक्त्या स्मृता नूनं तेषां सिद्धिप्रजायते प्रेतसंस्थातु चामुण्डा वाराही महिषासना ऐन्द्रिगजसमारूढा वैष्णवी गरुडासना माहेश्वरी वृषारूढा कौमारी शिखिवाहना ब्राह्मी हंससमारूढा सर्वाभरणभूषिता क्रोधसमाकुलाः शङ्खं चक्रं गदां शक्तिं हलं च मुसलायुधं खेटकं तोमरं चैव परशुं पाशमेव च कुन्तायुधं त्रिशूलं च शाङ्घमायुधमुत्तमम् दैत्यानां देहनाशाय भक्तानामभयाय च धारयन्त्यायुधानीत्थं देवानां च हिताय वै महाबले महोत्साहे महाभयविनाशिनी त्राहि मां देवि दुष्प्रेक्ष्ये शत्रूणां भयवर्धिनी प्राच्यां रक्षतु मामैन्द्री आग्नेयाम् अग्निदेवता दक्षिणेवतु वाराही नैऋत्यां खड्गधारिणी प्रतीच्यां वारुणी रक्षेत् वायव्यां मृगवाहिनी उदीच्यां रक्षकौबेरी ईशान्यां शूलधारिणी ऊर्ध्वं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षे अधस्ताद्वैष्णवी तथा एवं दश दिशो रक्षे चामुण्डा शववाहना जया मे जाग्रतहस्तातु विजयास्तातु पृष्ठतः अजिता वामपार्श्वे तु दक्षिणे चापराजिता शिखां मे द्योतिनी रक्षेत् उमा मूर्ध्नि व्यवस्थिता मालाधरी ललाटे च भ्रुवौ रक्षेद्यशस्विनी त्रिनेत्रा च भ्रुवोर्मध्ये यमघण्टा च नासिके शङ्किनी चक्षुषोर्मध्ये श्रोत्रयोर्द्वारवासिनी कपोलौ कालिका रक्षेत् कर्णमूले तु शाङ्करी नासिकायां सुगन्धा च उत्तरोष्टे च चर्चिका अधरे चामृतकला जिह्वायां च सरस्वती दन्तान् रक्षतु कौमारी कण्ठमध्ये तु चण्डिका घण्टिकां चित्रघण्टा च महामायां च तालुके कामाक्षी चिबुकं रक्षेत् वाचं मे सर्वमङ्गला ग्रीवायां भद्रकाली च पृष्ठवंशे धनुर्धरी नीलग्रीवा बहिः कण्ठे नलिकां नलकूबरी खड्गधारिण्युभौ स्कन्दौ बाहौ मे वज्रधारिणी हस्तयोर्दण्डिनी रक्षेत् अम्बिका चाङ्गुलीस्तथा नखाचूलेश्वरी रक्षेत् कुक्षौ रक्षेन्नलेश्वरी स्तनौ रक्षेन्महालक्ष्मी मनःशोकविनाशिनी हृदयं ललिता देवी उदरं शूलधारिणी नाभौ च कामिनी रक्षे गुह्यं गुह्येश्वरी तथा कट्यां भगवती रक्षे जानुनी विन्ध्यवासिनी भूतनाथा च मेढ्रं मे ऊरू महिषवाहिनी जङ्गे महाबला प्रोक्ता सर्वकामप्रदायिनी गुल्फयोर्नारसिंही च पादौ चामिततेजसी पादाङ्गुली श्रीमे रक्षेत् पादाधस्तलवासिनी नखान्दंष्ट्राकराली च केशांश्चैवोर्ध्वकेशिनी रोमकूपेषु कौबेरी त्वचं वागीश्वरी तथा रक्तमज्जावसा मांसानि अस्ति मेदांसि पार्वती अन्त्राणि कालरात्रिश्च पित्तं च मुकुटेश्वरी पद्मावती पद्मकोशे कफे चूडामणिस्तथा ज्वालामुखी नखज्वाला अभेद्या सर्वसन्धिषु शुक्रं ब्रह्माणि मे रक्षेत् छायां चत्रेश्वरी तथा अहङ्कारं मनोबुद्धिं रक्ष मे धर्मचारिणी प्राणापानौ तथा व्यानं समानो दानमेव च यशकीर्तिं च लक्ष्मीं च सदा रक्षतु वैष्णवी गोत्रमिन्द्राणि मे रक्षेत् पशून् मे रक्ष चण्डिके पुत्रान् रक्षेन्महालक्ष्मी भार्यां रक्षतु भैरवी मार्गं क्षेमकरी रक्षे विजया सर्वतः स्थिता रक्षाहीनं तु यत्स्थानं वर्जितं कवचेन तु तत्सर्वं रक्ष मे देवी जयन्ती पापनाशिनी पदमेकं न गच्छेत्तु यदिच्छेच्छुभमात्मनः कवचेनावृतो नित्यं यत्र यत्राधिगच्छति तत्र तत्रार्थलाभश्च विजयः सार्वकामिकः यं यं कामयते कामं तं तं प्राप्नोति निश्चितम् परमैश्वर्यमतुलं प्राप्स्यते भूतले पुमान् निर्भयो जायते मर्त्यः सङ्ग्रामेष्वपराजितः त्रैलोक्ये तु भवेत् पूज्यः कवचेनावृतः पुमान् इदं तु देव्याः कवचम् देवानामपि दुर्लभम् यः पठेत् प्रयतो नित्यं त्रिसन्ध्यं श्रद्धयान्वितः दैवी कला भवेत् तस्य त्रैलोक्येऽप्यपराजितः जीवेद्वर्षशतं साग्रमपमृत्युविवर्जितः नश्यन्ति व्याधयः सर्वे लूता विस्फोटकादयः स्थावरं जङ्गमं वापि कृत्रिमं चापि यद्विषम् आभिचाराणि सर्वाणि मन्त्रयन्त्राणि भूतले भूचराः खेचराश्चैव जलजाश्चोपदेशिकाः सहजाः कुलजामालाः शाकिनी डाकिनी तथा अन्तरिक्षचरा घोरा डाकिन्यश्च महाबलाः ग्रहभूतपिशाचाश्च यक्षगन्धर्वराक्षसाः ब्रह्मराक्षसवेतालाः कूष्माण्डा भैरवादयः नश्यन्ति दर्शनात् तस्य कवचे हृदि संस्थिते मानो नतिर्भवेद्राग्नः तेजो वृद्धिकरं परम् यशसा वर्धते सोऽपि कीर्तिमण्डितभूतले जपेत् सप्तशतीं चण्डीं कृत्वा तु कवचं पुरा यावद्भूमण्डलं धत्ते सशैलवनकाननम् तावत् तिष्ठति मेदिन्या सन्ततिः पुत्रपौत्रिकी देहान्ते परमं स्थानं यत्सुरैरपि दुर्लभं प्राप्नोति पुरुषो नित्यं महामाया प्रसादतः।
Let's keep our eyes closed for one more minute. Being in that space. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. One more breath in. And as you breathe out slowly, you can open your eyes. Good. Feels amazing, isn't it? Especially after chanting. Yeah. So there are three things that's important in our life. Yeah, sadhana, seva, and satsang. Sadhana is our own practices. Any practice that we do, right? Breathing, meditation, all of this is to make ourselves strong. And we have to be strong for others, right? It cannot say, I will do only seva. That doesn't work because we won't have that energy. So we have to take care of ourselves. And in Ayurveda, it's a holistic approach, right? It's not just one thing. We don't just say, just do meditation or just do this. You have to take care of everything from body to mind to breath. All of this we have to take care, which means what? We have to eat properly on time, right quantity of food, right quality of food, sleep, and uh, taking whatever is necessary to keep our immunity high, especially these days, not getting eating um, uh, junk food that will spoil immunity, taking maybe some of the supplements, right? Amrut is really good to build immunity. If you have Shakti drops, these are all there as a complement to keep our body strong, and do some meditation breathing practices that will also help to boost immunity. It's very important these days. And then seva, right? It's not good that we say stay strong but not help others. So seva is a very essential component in our life. That's why I'm very happy to be associated, with OVBI is doing such wonderful seva around the world. So many seva projects. So if you have not been involved in any seva, I would say definitely, look into OVBI. They have so many various projects. Whatever is passionate to you, you can pick it up. You can just be part of it and help with seva. And then satsang. Yeah, satsang is something that we are doing right now, right? All of us came together, did some chanting, listened to Devi Kavacham. So all these creates that positive energy. Yeah. So all these components are very essential. It's not so efficient one by itself, but when all three of this come together, it makes us whole. So I really hope all of you be part of this wonderful initiative, and I'm very glad to be here with you all today. So thank you so much, OVBI, for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
Thank you, Arun, for joining us. It's been wonderful chanting and meditating with you. Before we close, I have to update everyone on how much we have reached. And we are at 12.9 million. Yesterday we were at 12.89, and today we have reached 12.93. And we have reached this far because of all of you guys. Thanks to all the regular people. You know who you are, and we know who you are. So thank you for that. Please log in your chants at billionchants.org. Be the Om Namah Shivaya or anything that you'll chant. Yes, any Lord's name that you chant, please log in at billionchants.org so that we can move ahead and show to the world how awesome and how strong we are. See you the next time at the same time. Until then, namaste.
Namaste.